Residents of Oyo State say they have been experiencing a significant improvement in power supply. For more perspective on these laudable developments, Minister of Power Adebayo Adelebu joins me live. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, now, despite these commendations pouring in from residents of Oyo State in this report, you were quoted recently to have said 5,000 megawatt generation is shameful for a population of over 200 million Nigerians. And what should we expect?
Thank you very much. We are excited, we are happy, and we are inspired that our people have acknowledged the recent improvements in power supply in the past few months. We are happy for that, which shows that's the result of the intentional activities of the Federal Ministry of Power, our agencies, and the operators in the power sector value chain. At the same time, we as Nigerians do not settle for crumbs. We should be quite ambitious in our plan, which is why I said 5,000 megawatts of power for over 200 million people is not yet satisfactory. That is not where we're going. It's a far cry from our target. I'll give you an example. South Korea is a highly industrialized nation. The population of 49 million people. Today they generate 130,000 megawatts of power. So the fact that we have the companies like Hyundai, Daewoo, LG, and so on and so forth means that they were able to grow these industries from the scratch. They were mere shops in the 60s. And because they have reliable and functional electricity, these are global giants today that can compete with any companies in any part of the world. And the same thing with China, with a population of about 1.4 billion. It generates 1.3 million megawatts of power. That's why it's a highly industrialized nation. So we are saying for 200 million people, 5,000 megawatts achievements should not be seen. We should celebrate from that perspective. But from the perspective of the fact that it took us over 35 years to achieve additional 2,000 megawatts to what we recorded in 1984. That was when our first 2,000 megawatts of 1984. And to make it up to 4,000 took us over 35 years. Now to achieve over 1,000 megawatts in 1 year is a thing to celebrate. And we said that we are not going to rest on our horse. We are going to improve better, and Nigerians should be able to cooperate and support us. Three things that will make this improvement in power sustainable. Number one is that people should pay their bills regularly. Once they pay their bills, there will be enough liquidity that will be injected into the power sector, and all the players, the operators in the power sector value chain, will get due compensation for the work they are doing. Number two is to avoid power theft. A lot of people still bypass meters. They still steal power. They still don't pay for power. We should avoid it. Number three is for us to collectively fight vandalism.
All right, let me quickly have your thoughts on this, Honorable Minister. The talk against increased tariff, especially for Band A, has not gone down. Now, do you have any plans to review the price?
Of course, there's still some subtle resistance to this review of the tariff policy, but not as strong as when they started. And when we started, the apprehension of our people then was that despite increases that they have had in the past, there is not been supported with commensurate stability in power supply. But because people have started seeing the true stability, the sincere stability in power supply over the past couple of years, I think the resistance has actually come down. And I've said it in the past that with time, with the advantage of scale, benefit of scale, this tariff is still going to come down. If you have been using the same set of equipment, the same set of plants, people, engineers, to generate a lower amount of power supply, by the time we are using the same set, generate a higher amount, the average cost is going to come down, and this will be translated, will be passed on to the power consumer. So I'm optimistic that very soon the tariff will come down to become affordable for our people. And with very good power energy consumption management, some people actually not finding it difficult to pay on the tariff.
Now, one last question from me. Now that residents of your home state are commending improved power, what's the feeler you're getting across the nation?
I didn't get that.
Now that residents of Oyo have commended you on the improved power, what's the feeler you're getting across the nation?
Oh, thank you very much. The feedback is actually national. It is not restricted to Oyo State. I get feedbacks from almost all the states in the Federation for one level of improvement or the other. But I'm happy that my home states are also proud that they are also getting very good, impressive improvement in power supply. And I had a news media interview this morning where this was discussed at length to let them know what we made, the work we have done, what we have achieved to date, and our plans for the future. I believe that we are still scratching the surface. Despite this overwhelming or impressive improvement, according to them, to us, it's still little because we are actually targeting, we are striving to achieve the higher target. And I've said it, by December this year, we should be able to achieve 6,000 megawatts of power supply to the entire nation, and more improvements will be noticed. So I'm happy that my home state also acknowledged the improvement, and they said they are proud of me. I will not let them down. I will ensure that the electoral benefit of President Ashwaji Bola will be achieved. And power is one of the cardinal points of the renewable hope agenda of the president. Thank you very much.
Right, we may have to leave it there, and we've been speaking with her, the Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabuwan, has been talking to us on the improvements in power supply as recorded in Oyo State. Thanks indeed for your time with us.
Thank you very much for having me.
Now back here in Lagos State, members of the Joint Associations of Okubaba Timber Stakeholders